All right, yeah. So I'm doing something a little bit different today,
What's good?
and it's So I got the guys from Too Easy over here, right? And I'm gonna let them actually like lead the pod, like the entire thing, and I'm just gonna like be a guest like on my own platform, which is kind of funny, but I like the idea of being a guest. So what's up, Dominican Poppy? How you doing, big dog?
Doing good, man. Hey, I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you here. You know, me and Dominican Poppy go back. I don't even feel right calling you Dominican. I don't feel right calling no man Poppy. Hold you.
We call him DP.
We
call him DP.
Poppy again, dog. Sorry, I can't.
And we usually call him DP. Like, oh, that's the abbreviation we got for it.
I'm not calling the man DP either.
Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah,
That's
my
crazy.
bad. Pause. No Diddy. Man, actually, damn, there's no way out of it, ain't there?
Nah, it's Reggie, dog.
God damn, all right, Reggie, fuck it. I never even thought about that either. I was like, wait, DP. Damn, that's crazy you brought that shit up. Okay, my bad. I didn't even think about that. Shit.
And then we got King Barco here. Hey, what's up, big dog? It's actually nice meeting you.
Hey, it's nice meeting you too, man. Thank you for having us, man. We're here to talk some shit with you. And everybody tuning in, man. Hopefully you check us out. But most importantly, check AC Lee out, man. I've been seeing a couple of his videos. Dude keeps it raw and real. Can't wait to get this party started, man.
Real quick before we get started, though, where did Dominican Poppy come from? Because when I was last around you, it wasn't nothing Dominican or Poppy. You know what I'm saying? You was more so.
So here's the backstory, right? So I come here, right? You lived in Woodbridge before, right?
Yeah,
Woodbridge, Virginia, right? So I come here, right? Everywhere I go, barbershop, Walmart, Walgreens, parties, after parties, you know what I'm saying? Everyone thinks I'm Dominican, and they off rip start speaking Spanish to me. So I was like, you know what? I kind of got annoyed with it because I'm like, yo, like I need to learn Spanish or something. But then I thought about it, I'm like, yo, what if I just call myself Dominican Poppy because everybody thinks I'm Dominican here? And then it just stuck with me. And when we started the podcast, so I was like, yeah, let's go with DP.
Oh, that's crazy. With DP.
I didn't even think about it. I swear. I like right when he brought that up, I was like, oh shit, that does make sense. What the fuck?
The text Shorty. I'm gonna say, hey Shorty, let's go with DP tonight.
Hey,
My man's is on the way.
Yeah. No Diddy, but
no, consenting DP.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Okay. Hey, shit. God damn. My goodness.
Hey, y'all think
yeah, man.
y'all think they're gonna release the Diddy list?
Well, go ahead, DP.
Nah, I don't think so, man. I think that'd be a like, would it be before the election or after the election?
I mean, shit, the election over. Who cares?
Well, I'm talking like in the inauguration.
I'm just saying at some point in time.
Yeah, eventually, but I don't think that I don't think it would do anything because like, was everybody participating? You know what I'm saying? Like, some people left early, some people stayed, but were they participating? Who knows what?
You know what? You know what would have me tight if my name came out on some stuff like that?
Yeah,
I would be tight because I didn't know that these hoes wasn't here to be hoes on their own free will.
That's what I'm saying.
I just thought they was here with the shits just like I am. You know, got invited, showed up, boom, boom, boom.
So how you gonna convict these people? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but after the Jay-Z, go ahead.
I'm like, I didn't know I was taking part in human trafficking.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, in the real, Charleston White brought that up too. Like when he said when he fly a girl over, that's human trafficking. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, if I have money and I have power, am I gonna drive to the girl or am I gonna fly the girl to me? I'm gonna do what makes more sense to me if I'm flying the girl. Like some of the stuff I do believe Diddy did, like realistically, I do think he did some shady stuff. However, as far as the human trafficking stuff and all that other side stuff, no, I don't think Diddy's the type to drug people and stuff like that. I think Diddy's the type to give you options. He's like, hey, baby, I got a $10 million deal right here for you, but you got to get buck nasty for me. Can you do that or do you have to leave the party? Now, you got to make an adult decision. Like going back to the Harvey Weinstein case, he was going back. There was a lot of victims, and yeah, he was a piece of shit. But there were some girls in there They were saying that he gave me an alternative. He said I can star in this movie or I can get cut from his production studio or whatever. And what's called, at that point, you have to make an adult decision. I'm expecting you as an adult to make a decision. So if you're going to go in and get down for him, you cannot come back and say, oh, I'm a victim and this and that. Like, no, you made a decision. Like, there's a lot of girls out here that make decisions.
That's where I've always kind of stood with it. And I'm not saying that it's right or it's moral because it's messed up to like use a position of power.
Yeah, it's scummy.
To get sex. It's scummy. Yeah. But if you choose to get on your knees for that man because you want that job,
exactly,
that's what you wanted. The job, the opportunity was more important to you than saving your dignity. And I don't knock people for that because we all got a price.
Yeah,
we all got a price.
Hey, you never know. Yeah, like Diddy. Right when Diddy says, "Hey," when Diddy starts saying, "Hey, baby, go and take off your clothes if you want this $10 million deal. Make it 20.
Yeah.
Make it 20. Ah, Diddy. Ah, you taking it from the back. Take that.
Help. Yeah, give me that oil. All the baby oil. Yeah. Take that.
That's right. Rub it down to your toes.
Yeah, man. And there's nothing wrong with having a price, man. Just be honest and say you got a price.
Now, is he abusive? And now does he put hands on women? Yeah, he does. But that was settled in court, though. That was my thing, too. When they brought up the Cassie case, that was settled in court. So why did they bring that up almost, half a year later? That was my thing. I was like, man, yeah, he beat her, but she got $50 million because of it.
Yeah.
I've known a lot of girls that get their ass beat by men. I never known a girl to get $50 million for their ass beating. So I'm like, hey, that's a fair trade. I mean, as big of an asshole as he is, I was like, man, that's a fair trade. $50 million? Think about it. How many niggas you know got their ass beat and got paid for it?
Not me.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, hey, it was a fair trade to me. Shit. Hey, I'll tell Diddy to beat my ass again. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't tell him to because I don't.
That's
no, actually, I wouldn't tell him to. Actually, hold up, that would be the wrong person to tell you. That would be the wrong person to tell.
he might be beating that ass literally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he might do something else. You knock you out, you wake up, and you're like, damn, why my ass sore?
DP, man, that's all.
You're like, oh shit. You're like, damn.
That nigga Diddy doing DP in one hole. Freaky ass nigga.
Hey, I'd be like, damn, I didn't wear this shirt when I came in. Did he dress me?
Hey, why am I feeling so meek right now?
Damn, why am I wearing Diddy's same shirt?
Damn, boy.
Ooh, it's a scary world out here, man. Like I said, I do think Diddy is an asshole, but he's an asshole that was created by Hollywood. That it was a set standard in Hollywood, I think. And everybody's doing these freak offs and stuff like that. You think he's the only one? No. There's a lot of people out here doing this.
Hold on. But here's the thing, though. Niggas was having freak offs in high school and college, dog. For people, people being thrown off by like a freak off, I'm like, I've been broke. I've been broke and been invited to a freak off.
I feel it.
So why wouldn't rich people have freak offs?
Exactly. Like that's the thing too. Like if people want to come in and enjoy the festivities and be around other rich people, hey, let them do their thing. They rich, they earned it. Now, like I said, there are a lot of them are assholes, and you don't like them or something. And the only reason why they came after Diddy is because the Ciroc deal. The Ciroc deal went sour. That was the only reason why. Because after
he was starting that all black party too. He was starting like all black political party. Yeah, he had so many things coming out.
It's the same thing, man, that happened to Deshaun Watson, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't upset the people who are richer than you.
Yeah.
When you know they got secrets on you, right?
Same prosecutor too.
Yeah, because the Houston Texans knew Deshaun Watson was a creep. They knew he was a little freaky boy that liked to get massages, like a little rub and tug, a little, you know what I mean?
You like the thumbs up. You like getting thumbs up.
It was no problem while he was playing football for him, but when he said, "Hey, nah, dog, let me out of here. I'm not playing."
Oh yeah.
And he literally like didn't play, and he wasn't hurt. Oof. Hey, go ahead. Hey, open up the closet. Let all them secrets out. Yeah, nigga. You want to play with my money? I got something for you. Same thing with Diddy. Yeah. Trying to raise all this hell. All us racists and stuff and this and that. We got something for you, boy. We gonna release the tapes.
Yeah. And honestly, and even if they release the tapes, the only shocking thing is it's probably going to be the celebrities that partake in it. It's not going to be because it was illegal. It's just going to be the fact that it was celebrities that partaked in that. Like he had so many celebrity friends on there. Like he got Ellen out here moving to UK. She in the United Kingdom right now. She moved out right when Trump won. She was like, deuces, I'm out.
I want to see the women on the list. I don't really care about the dudes because dudes are nasty. But like, I want to know which women we be looking at and be respecting who are just top-notch whores.
I want to see the dudes. I want to see who's out here pretending to be an alpha male, taking it from the back from Diddy. I want to see all the tough dudes out here, man. If I find out there's some tough ass nigga out there, oof, it's gonna be a bad day.
I mean, think about stats though, right? Mm-hmm. 1 in however many people are gay.
Probably 1 in 1,000.
I don't know the number, right?
Yeah, probably like 1 in 8, 1 in 8 or some shit like that.
Nah, probably 1 in 1,000. I'll say.
What? Right? Or some shit like that. I don't know.
But in hip hop, right?
Yeah,
bro, somebody got to be gay, bro. Some of these rappers just have to be gay by the numbers.
Yeah, the way they spending their money too, like you living in luxury and all this shit. Like sometimes. Like some things don't make sense, especially with some of their purchases. I'm like, what? You bought a sex room? What? Like some dudes will do some crazy extravagant purchases. I'm like, I don't know about that one. Like I don't know that. Who was that rapper? Yeah, some shit like that. He bought like a thong from a celebrity or some shit like that. I can't remember what he bought. I was like, that's some zesty type shit. Like I would. You spent like $10,000 on a celebrity's thong. I was like, nah, dog. I mean,
it's okay to be zesty now. Like, you know, we're blending our cultures and our society, and you know, men can dress like women and women can dress like men, and it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, who was it? Thugger was the one that started that shit.
Yeah, he kind of started that little dressing
room. But he had the blick under the dress, though.
I don't mean nothing. Girls can shoot. I mean, girls can shoot too. You know what I mean? Now, if you beat your ass while he's wearing the dress, then I'll listen to it. If you get your ass beat by a dude in a dress, then hey, I'm not gonna say nothing.
I'll be upset, man.
I'll be like, ugh.
I mean, speaking of thug and ass whoopings, he might have an ass whooping brewing.
Oh, with Devin Haney. Oh, that's a sad one. They don't know, and the thing about it is they're trying to line up the timelines, and I'm like, it don't really matter. It don't really matter the timeline because she said you're the only one for me while she was dating Devin Haney. They weren't married yet, but they're dating, from my understanding.
Oh, bro, you got to file for divorce as soon as that come out.
Oh yeah,
like it's one thing for you to know it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you find out and y'all try to work through it in the house.
Yeah,
because you might accept that. You know what? I ain't her number one, but you know, she really ain't my number one either, if we being honest here. She just got a high enough number for me to commit to her.
I don't know, man. Like if I marry somebody, you gotta be like my top 5 or something, at least my number.
I mean, you can be top 5, but you can be top 5, but that don't mean you number 1.
I mean, true. I mean, listen, I don't know. You
think about timing up you and number 1 being able to like time it up perfectly. Or y'all are both single at the same time. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are in a geographic location to where it works. Y'all are in the right brain space. Nah, man, you may have met number 1 at 14, and that was your high school girlfriend who you did dirty. And then now you 35 and you go, dang, I'm right for her now. Too many bad memories over there.
Yeah, she got 3 kids and lives in the projects. So yeah, you can leave her where she at. But Yeah, now that's usually how it goes too. Right when you become the right man, you go back to that girl you talked to in high school, and then she already got 3 kids. You're like, I always thought you was cute. Ugh.
Man, well, you should have thought about that after your first kid. I take it. One, cool.
Ooh. Yeah, I can live with one, but yeah, nah.
You already got 3. Well, what if I want one with you?
Exactly.
I ain't trying to pay for all these damn kids.
Oh yeah,
Or be bothered by them.
yeah, man. At that point, she's just looking for somebody to take the responsibility. A lot of girls that are single mothers, they just looking for a dude to take responsibility at that point.
Absolutely.
That's it. That's all they do.
Smartest thing to do.
And Reggie, I think you should be that guy.
Me?
I think you should be the man that stepped up.
All right. What you mean? In what way?
Step up for that queen.
Oh no.
Be a stepdaddy. Do the
Already
step.
got-
What's
already
that
got-
dance? Was that dance with John Witherspoon? Do the stepdaddy. The stepdaddy. Get the belt out.
Hell no.
Yeah, man.
nah,
You already got 3.
yeah, I know you got 3. You got to step up and take care of them other 3.
Oh,
Get that girl out. Get that girl out them projects.
Oh,
Show
no,
it.
man.
Show it.
Save her.
The life.
the project of Columbia?
Save her.
You know, yeah, save her.
Not from here. Not from America.
Yeah, man. I was wondering what was on your chest. I thought I said Houston, but I'm seeing an S on it. A big S like Superman, Captain Sabo. That's the dog. There he is. Da, 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 da.
Like, I'm the Joker.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was actually in Houston a month ago.
Oh, you was?
Hey,
Yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's
had
up.
some training for work down there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, Houston is the spot. Especially
Yeah,
around this
I
time when
like
it's cold outside.
No, I
I'm
like
around that area
Houston.
right now.
Yeah, I had a good time down there. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Onyx was real nice.
The what?
Onyx was real nice to me.
Onyx? I don't know where Onyx at.
Strip club.
Oh.
Yeah, the strip clubs here, like they say
You talking
this.
about one of James Harden's recommendations.
Hey man, look.
Yeah.
I'm a strip club guy. I don't go a lot anymore, but I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I hear you, big dog. Like my thing is like with strip clubs, like I don't really go I probably went like 3 times ever in my life to a strip club. And I was like, if I can't take these bitches home, I don't really want to talk to these motherfuckers. Like, you know, if I can't take you home at the end of the night, I don't really want to talk to you. Like
You ain't going up for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I'm going up like and I'm like, man, I'm walking in, and this one I'm in shape too. I'm fat as fuck right now, but I was in shape, chiseled jaw, and everything. And then there's this fat dude. All these strippers are sitting on his lap. I'm like, what the fuck?
You throwing
And I
money?
was like, yeah, he throwing money, exactly. And I was like, fuck you, bitch. Because I was like, yeah, I know I'm better looking than this nigga right here. Who the fuck is this? And yeah, y'all here going crazy.
Nah, see, at one point in my life, I was like I was in a strip club 2-3 days a week.
Damn.
I mean, you ain't spending money every time. You don't spend money every time you go in there. Like
you just go there.
Yeah.
Bro, you go in there on a Tuesday, and dog, I'm dressed like I am right now: hoodie, sweatpants,
Yeah.
bullshit hat. I might put on some shoes, but I might go in there in some slides. And you know, me and security was cool, so I go in there, dap my man's up. What's happening? You already know. I left the chop out the house. You ain't got to worry about me. And you just go in there, you just chill and drink with the shorties. Then you have you a whole strip club girlfriend or two, man. And you gotta, figure out they schedule, get their schedules down and they shift, so you don't have too much crossover, because then they get mad, be arguing in the locker room.
Oh yeah, nah, that locker room be so toxic. You could smell.
God, bro.
Yeah, it'd be so toxic in those locker rooms.
Dog, locker room so toxic. Like I remember one day, like it was this one joint. She was kind of trashy, dirty, but she was cool. She was like super cool. She like lick on your neck and stuff. All that, like she really earned her money, right?
Yeah.
But she's dirty. She's dirty. Okay. And one time, like our 18 saw us throwing money with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, they keep it cool for a little while. They leave, and then they circle back. Y'all spend money with her? Ew.
Yeah.
Like, damn, y'all. Girl, you still gonna get your money tonight? Why you tripping? You can't come in here policing me. with my money, you a stripper. That's like a
Yeah.
that's like a hooker. That's like a hooker getting mad at you for buying some from somebody else. So you ain't buying with me tonight? Am I your only client? All right, if I ain't your only client, then what are we talking about? You selling to somebody else? That's different. No, it ain't.
Nah, they'll hustle you out of your money, man. I had a homeboy I was in the army with. Dude, it was his first time going to a strip club. He was a church boy. And this dude fell in love with a stripper. He's like, bro, I love her, bro. I was like, man, get your ass on. What the fuck you doing? You, right there. How much are you charge for a lap dance? Oh, I charge $40. I was like, all right, give this man a fucking lap dance. God damn, I'm falling in love with these hoes. Give him $40. And then she's like, yeah. And she was rubbing on him and shit like that. Dude was like, he's like, oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. And he only did for like 10 minutes. Showed his titties on his face. And then when they went to the ATM, this girl was like, yeah, that's going to be $200. He's like, what? He's like, yeah, if you go to ATM, it's $200. I was like, what? Because she tried to hustle him. I guess he didn't see that I paid her.
Yeah.
He didn't see that I paid her.
Yeah.
And then fucking she went on and took it to ATM. He's like, yeah, it's going to be $200. And then I grabbed him. I was like, hey, what you doing? He's like, oh, no, I got paid $200. I said, I already gave her $40 to give you to fucking lap dance. He's like, oh, well, no, I'm giving her $200. And then she grabbed me on the side. She's like, no, mind your business, sweetie. Mind your business. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. And I had to drag him out the fucking strip club.
Yeah, they be trying to hustle.
They be trying to hustle.
I had a stripper try to hustle me like that one time. And like her count on the lap dance is what my count on the lap dance is. And like I told her, like I keep count, like I know how much money I'm gonna spend. And she tried to pull some. I'm like, yo, shorty, nah, man, you know me. I'm good for it. I mean, I'm in here too much. I'm in here too much to like shortchange you for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a regular.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say stripper loan. I thought you were gonna say strip loan.
Nah, but like now you done tried to hustle me.
Yeah.
You don't get no more money over here because you trying to hustle somebody who's loyal. Like nigga, I'm here. I'm here on Tuesday. I'm here on Thursday. I'm here on Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah.
Man. Don't upset the apple cart because now I got to give your blessings to somebody else.
Exactly.
But I did fall in love with one. I did fall in love with a stripper. I told her.
Damn.
I told her we could tell everybody we met at the grocery store.
Hey, that'd be the best thing because it would be so embarrassing when they notice a stripper at a grocery store. Candy, is that you? Candy, is that you? Like you got to take it to a different state or some shit if you get it with a stripper.
Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah,
crazy.
no, yeah. I was gonna bring it back to Georgia.
You said what?
Baby, you ain't got to do this. You ain't got to do this no more.
You ain't gotta do this no more. I got you.
Just save him.
Yeah, nah, daddy'll save you. She ain't had no tattoos either. She didn't have like she just had a nice natural body. So nothing about her said she's a stripper when she's not stripping.
She was new to it.
We was out of there, baby.
Oh, yeah, she was new to it and shit.
I can show you the world.
On the real, yeah, and niggas be trying to save them too. But the thing is, like, some of these girls just don't want to be saved, man, or most of them don't. And you can try to save them, man. I had a homeboy who turned a stripper into a housewife. She took all his money the first week and fucking ditched him and moved to fucking like the farthest part of the country.
That's like a typical military story, yeah.
It was some crazy shit.
Man, that sounds like
he was so bro.
military.
Yeah, he was in the military. Yeah, dude lost all his money. Dude lost everything. And once they found out in the unit, they demoted him. Like this dude took all L's. He took nothing but L's that week. I'll just say that.
Hey, but speaking of stripper,
what's up?
Y'all think Travis Hunter girl is a stripper?
Nah, man, she got
stripper tattoos.
Yeah, she do. A whole arm.
Yeah, and not to mention she got. Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. She was supposedly exposed, for working at a strip club. Then she got caught in a lie
in Atlanta,
saying that in Atlanta, Then she got caught in a lie saying that she was a bartender, but she was only 18 at the time, and so you cannot be a bartender under the age of 18. And the only profession you can do there at the age of 18 is being a stripper. And so, and so she kind of got exposed for kind of, I mean, I don't know. There's videos out there where I think she is a stripper because she was shaking on this other dude. I think it was a strip club. I don't know. But yeah, it looks bad for Travis.
It was a music video.
Or whatever it is, I mean, shit. I mean, whatever it was, I mean,
You know,
it looks bad.
Who typically gets invited to do music videos? They're not going up to, you know, in Atlanta.
Say again?
Oh,
Who's typically getting invited to go do music videos with up and coming rappers, or you know, who's invited to come and shake their ass on video? Typically, those are strippers.
Pretty chicks. No, not necessarily. Pretty chicks that people know. So, one of my partners when I was in college, he actually he shot music videos for a few artists. And a lot of times, like chicks that he would have in the videos would just be chicks that we knew, chicks that we were cool with. Nah, it do be some strippers in like videos. Don't get me wrong. A lot of times, it just be like you just hit up your pretty homegirl, like, hey, I tell your homegirls to come through. Like, we just need some girls for this video.
Yeah, true. Typically, you get like bottle girls.
But I don't think, man, look, I just think Travis Hunter girl, she just a young girl who like want to be lit, and she's like getting more spotlight than her maturity is prepared for, like at this current time. Like she has to know that Travis isn't even established enough for you to start your spinoff yet.
Yeah.
Like let him get a second contract.
Yeah.
Get a kid first. Then you can start
get
off.
Yeah. On the real, because I mean,
then you can
yeah, and like I said, my thing is she's been planning a whole bunch of things. Like even the wedding they're about to have is in fucking Tennessee, where prenuptial agreements can get thrown out in court on the spot. And so even if he does get a prenup with her, the way she set it up is for her to pretty much win. Now she's not going to divorce him right away after they say I do. Nah, and it's like a big plan. Like she's been planning this for 5 years since they've been together, and I'm like, she's Brittany Rennered him. That's like what Brittany Renner did to PJ Washington. She's following Brittany Renner's plan pretty much. I mean, like it looks like she's about to set this nigga up. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's usually women like that. Like I've been set up many times. I've been robbed.
You don't have no kids, man. You good?
No, yeah. I'm saying I'm not saying about that, but like I'm just saying in general, like gunpoint, dudes point a gun in my head and steal everything I have in my pockets.
Oh, okay.
I've been set up by girls that look just like her, and it looks like she's gonna set them up marriage wise. She looked like a type of girl that'll set you up. Meet me at this spot in the projects.
He need to come to my class, man. I'll teach him, man. Look here. You don't communicate well, okay? Don't make no promises. Have her there. Don't even give her no title. Just have her there. Take care of her. Do nice stuff for her, you know. But you got to look at who you recruit and see. You got to find somebody who you're introducing them to things that they're not used to.
Yeah.
Right? And it can be as simple as taking a girl from Applebee's diet to a Longhorn diet. I'm not tricking. Oh no, chicken taking her to Longhorn. That's not tricking. That's just like, bro, I just wanted something cheap and convenient.
Yeah.
But if you Applebee's eating, bitch, and I take you to Longhorn, man, you impressed.
Yep.
The problem is, shorty got too much exposure. She know a little too much. And he too green and corny. Cause like, dog, I'm sorry. You taking your girl to a party, dropping her off because you don't want to party, that's cool. That's fine. I probably wouldn't do it, but that's cool.
Yeah.
But what I'm not gonna do is I'm not sitting out here waiting on you to come out. Nah, I'm gonna be at the house. I'm gonna be at the house on the game or I'm gonna be sliding on something. If we being honest, like I'm gonna be talking to this is my time to talk to my shorties.
Yeah.
Not that I would do anything like that. 'Cause I'm not that type of guy.
Yeah. No, I feel you, man. Yeah. So my thing is like, dog, there's so much shit. There's so many red flags with this girl. Like one, she's great at fucking NCAA 25. She was great at NCAA. She already knew the plays and how to do it. And Travis never taught her anything. There was a live stream he had where he's like, I didn't teach you this. How do you know how to play this? That was one red flag. I'm telling you, there was a lot of red flags. Like you look into this relationship fully, you're like, damn, he didn't see that shit.
You didn't see that shit coming?
Yeah.
Young.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true though. I ain't gonna lie. I was young. Yeah.
We've all had a shorty or two or three or more. I don't know how many, but like we don't have shorties get over on us, man. Especially when you're young, man. That's part of the game. Yeah, that's when you learn. True. That's when you actually learn to go look the right way. You know what I mean? Like if she got, yeah, I ain't gonna get into it too much, but yeah, you know.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, no, I mean, shit. I mean, my thing is like, dog, if you're gonna be with me, you need it. First off, the one part where they really truly fucked up is they took it to the internet. We would have never known any of this shit if they would have never taken it to the internet. Now I get it. They're trying to be the next Steph Curry, Ayesha. You know, she's already trying to set herself up like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's trying to set herself up to be the new Ayesha Curry. You know, with her own cooking show, get to do all these other shows and bullshit. Whole bunch of bullshit. Yeah, exactly. I see you, AC. A whole bunch of bullshit.
Back in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm the meal ticket. Yeah. You take care of the house. Hey.
Back in the kitchen.
Exactly. I mean, if that's what he has to do, like I said, I don't mind my girl eating too. But if you're gonna eat at my expense, like you gotta know how to play the game. Because everything you do is gonna be a reflection of me.
She gotta get engraved a little bit more. A little bit more. She don't have none yet.
What if he's okay with her actions and the image that it portrays on him because he doesn't care that much because he's in love with her?
Oh no,
that's exactly what's happening.
That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it is. And so a lot of people are getting
surprised. That's like what it is.
There's a lot of things wrong with that because once you're doing shit for love, it blinds you. Love blinds you. And the thing is, there's nothing wrong with that if it's the right person. There's nothing wrong with that. Like me, I'm going to be blessing up the people that I love and everything, but I'm not going in blind. Like I said, I'll love you, but I won't love you blindly. Because when you love blindly, that means you let go of all your instincts. You let go of all your common sense. Anything that could be useful to you, you let that shit go because you love this person. A lot of guys do it every day. A lot of guys pretend to not see the negative signs on women every day just because they love a person. They're like, she a hoe, but I love her still. I'll still try to be with her. Like, she fucked all my friends, but I still try to make it work. Like, there's a lot of niggas out there like that. There's a lot of niggas out there, unfortunately. And so this is the result of it. When you try to close eyes, like when he talks about her on interviews, he's like, we're going to get married and have babies. Yeah. Like you can tell he's head over heels over. Like this dude, he has this high pitched voice. Like, have you seen that interview with Ryan Clark and him? We're going to get married and have babies and we're going to do all this stuff. Like he talks like a dork.
Everybody doing this shit?
Yeah, even old boy's like, you're gonna get married? Like even old boy. Oh yeah,
Channel's like
even old boy that let his woman do whatever she wants in the orgy. Even that nigga was like, what?
Yeah, he was like, what?
He was like, what? Even that nigga was looking at you like, what? But I'm just saying, listen, yes, it's okay to be in love, but you gotta pick the right person. And a lot of people pick the wrong person and they hope it works out. And that's the issue here. And then he's not seeing this. He's not going to see it until it's too late. And unfortunately, I mean, when it's too late, he's going to lose everything. He's going to lose his dignity. He's going to lose his self-respect. He's going to lose his reputation. Maybe. Not really. But I would say he's going to lose a lot of shit once she takes it all.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. No, and here's why I'm okay. And here's why.
All right.
because I think the internet has been great to kind of expose some of this stuff and like put the conversation out there, because maybe the people in his circle aren't telling him the truth.
Yeah.
And maybe they're trying to tell him and he's not wanting to hear it because he's in love. I get it. Been there, done that. But I think people have gotten like entirely too invested in it. Like, if he get hustled by Shorty, hey, you know what? Learn from it, shake back from it, be a better man from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, you know, she may just become one of them hustling type hoes, you know, a Drea Michelle type, you know, just keep a ball player type. And if that's the lot in life she wants, good for her. But man, you just keep being good at football. Like, they gonna be there, you know, because that nigga's ugly. And that's what people are not really putting into this whole equation.
I already said it. What did I say to me?
The nigga's ugly. He wasn't getting no hoes back in the day. And it's cool. It's cool. Like me personally.
Was I saying that, DP? Was I saying that?
They did.
Late bloomer. I didn't get started early. I was focused on other stuff. It's fine. But like, when you're in that mode, bro, you just gotta learn on the fly. And if you get started late, then you learn lessons late. Lessons you probably should have learned at like 18. You learn at 22. It's gonna be okay, like because you fight football, so you're gonna be up. But I really think this is a conspiracy theory. This is my conspiracy theory about it. I think that the powers that be are trying to just cast crazy smut on her name to shame them into a breakup, because they see where she's going to be bad for his business and his brand, and he's going to make too many people too much money for her to be over here fucking it up.
Yeah, she is going to.
Because he don't listen to her.
That's exactly. I agree with that shit. I agree with that shit.
Yeah, no.
I would do that if I was one of the billionaires. If I was Adidas, I was like, hey, we got to get rid of this bitch.
Yeah, no, that'll be in the contract. I'll be like, nah, we wrote a different contract for you. Either you dump that hoe or you move on to a different brand. That's it. Like I straight up like, and honestly, yeah, people got too invested. Like the internet, everybody has gotten comfortable talking about other people's relationships, and I agree. Like we've been how many videos did we do on this nigga? Like 8. Like fucking, we got too invested. Even I had to pull back. I was like, man, you know what? Fuck this nigga. Let him fall. Like I was like, every time we. Yeah, that's why I said, I was like, you know what? Fuck this nigga. Let him fall. Let him destroy himself. I'm getting too invested, and this turns into a gossip channel. I'm like, nah, that's not what this is. And so, yeah, I had to stop, because I was just like, bro, like, if we keep going, man, you're just gonna push him. It's like that young teenage girl that's dating a bad boy. The more you tell her not to date him, the more she's gonna want to date him. And so it's like, you know, I love him, daddy. I love him. And then she tries to run away with him and finds out he's broke as shit, don't got money. Like, okay. It's that same situation. And so, I don't know. With this thing, I'm done. I really at a point now where I'm kind of done. I'm at the end point. But I'm just like, dog, you know better. But if you got to learn the hard way, just live and learn, dog. That's all I'm saying. But shit.
So we want to move on to the next topic?
Let's get it.
Hey, so this year has been looking shaky for my guy, the Jet Green guy. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think that Aaron Rodgers should retire?
Yeah.
No.
How do we feel about that?
If somebody's gonna pay me $30+ million to do something, I'm gonna do it as long as they're gonna pay me.
Yeah. True. That's cool.
He's looked good.
Yeah. But we're at the end of the season where everybody's sitting out their guys.
What you thinking, DP?
Okay.
I'm honestly, I'm thinking like, yo, at this point, he's already made hundreds of $millions. He's already made multi-millions. So he has enough accumulated up to where he could live the same lifestyle if he did it right once he retires. So I'm thinking like, yo, like, if I'm going to retire, I'm going to retire while everything is kind of modest. You know what I'm saying? Like Tom Brady, he didn't have to do his last year. He could have just retired on top, won the Super Bowl, beat Patrick Mahomes' ass again. But he wanted to do the extra year. We don't hold that shit against him. because it was only 1 year. But Aaron Rodgers, I feel like, hey, this is that year like Tom Brady did and Peyton Manning did. It was that extra year that you probably shouldn't have been playing football. And Father Time has caught up with you, and it's obvious. Everyone sees it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, obviously he has a contract to pay $30 million. I don't really think that's much of a what would you call it? Like I don't think it's a motivation for someone like Aaron Rodgers to play another year, but I do think that he should really look at his legacy and all the things that he's done in his career and just be like, yo, like, let me just hang it up while, everybody kind of already thinks that I'm one of the best quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah, no, on the real though, because go ahead, big dog.
Go ahead. I talk too much.
No, you good. Shit, same here. I'll be gabbing. You let me gab, I'll gab a couple extra minutes longer. But fucking overall, I do think he should retire. Like if he continues on even further, like if I'm already at a point now where I want a Super Bowl, I have almost as good as stats as some of the greats like Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Joe Montana. I can actually feel, good and confident to, hang it up. But overall, like you already won a Super Bowl, you did your thing. He's at the end of the road. Like if you're not competing like the way you used to, that's fine. But if you yourself are not great no more, I mean, hey, that should be the point where most legends should pack it up. Otherwise, you end up like Mike Tyson fighting Jake Paul. Yeah, so it's like, nah.
But I think what makes them legends is the fact that they're so irrational. So a lot of times I think we get to see our legends fall off in our faces because they still believe they are who they once were. Now, I personally don't think Aaron Rodgers is driven by money. I think he's driven by the craft. I think he loves football. And if he still loves football, even if he's not playing to Aaron Rodgers' level, I mean, he's still one of the best 30 people in the world to do what he does.
Yeah.
He may be closer to 30 than he is to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's still a better quarterback than Anthony Richardson. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
He's a better, like he plays quarterback better than whoever the Tennessee Titans roll out there.
That's a good point. Yeah. He should go to a team where he's better supported. Because it's not with the Jets.
He's definitely no. Oh, go ahead, big dog.
The Jets are a shit show. I mean, look, they didn't trade for Jerry Jeudy because the owner's kid said his Madden rating was too low. You got kids giving out game balls, bro. Like it is a shit show over there. Like the team they fired their head coach and the team got worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they already weren't performing.
Out here smiling. I know Robert Saleh out there smiling somewhere. And like but the thing is, no, he's best supported in New York, though. That's my thing. I don't think he would leave because where would he go? That's not worse than what he has now.
I mean, the Colts will probably be more reasonable.
Colts are not going to get as bad as Anthony Richardson has been playing. I don't think they'll give up a young potential star versus a dying star. You know what I mean? Like the
potential this week for them.
Give me that dying star, man. Give me that dying star because Anthony Richardson is like I don't see the potential. But
hey, good luck re-signing him. And let's just say he gets you probably to the first round. Let's just say he does, and then you lose. You can't really do a whole rebuild around Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers don't got too many years left. His body's giving out on him. We saw that shit last year. Like he's at the end of his rope, really. Like if you really look at it, he's at the end of his rope, fatigue-wise, body-wise, and possibly mental. Like there was an interception last week he threw, or the other week. He looked so traumatized. He looked so done. Like it's bad enough he's with the Jets. It's even worse when he's playing past his prime.
Yeah,
and it's showing. Like you slowly but surely see that he's past his prime. And honestly, if I'm a great legend, if I'm the top 30 greatest quarterbacks of all time, I'll take that and go home. I got a Super Bowl ring. Hey, kiss the ring. you can go home and hold your head high. I mean, like I said, yeah, the money could motivate, or I don't think he's motivated by money, but nah, bro, like he's at the end of his rope. But nah, I do think he should retire though, while the game is good.
All right.
I do.
But you know what he is doing? He's
Mhm.
carving out a great lane in the media.
Yeah.
His weekly appearances on Pat McAfee, him
Yeah.
throwing shots at Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp and Ryan Clark, you know.
Yeah.
Because Aaron, see, I'm a big Aaron Rodgers fan. Aaron is a dick.
Yeah.
He's a pretentious dick.
Yeah.
He thinks he's the smartest guy in every room he's ever been in.
Yeah.
I can relate. It's not healthy.
No.
So I love when Aaron Rodgers just sits on his soapbox and just talks down to people. And because the NFL media, they hate it so much. They hate that he just won't fall in line. And I just love it.
On the real. Like, I mean, yeah, it's he speaks his mind. And that's what I do respect about Aaron. Like, he speaks his mind. Like, he got flack for the whole vaccine thing, that whole vaccine controversy. And so even with that, I was just like, okay, he spoke his mind. I don't know.
Immunized.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't even want to talk about it. That's how bad it is. I don't even want to talk about the vaccine thing. I don't even want to talk about it here. But the fact that he spoke his mind, I'm just like, hey, he spoke his mind. He felt that's what he felt, and he kept it real. Like a lot of people would get, are afraid to get cut, lose their jobs and everything to even talk about that right now. People are losing their jobs right now talking about that shit.
I respect that he stood on it because a lot of guys just got fake vaccine cards and just flashed them and didn't get it, and they were cool. But Aaron was like, "Nah, bro, I'm not getting this vaccine, and I'm not like, I'm gonna say I'm immunized because I went through a different process to protect myself, but nah, I'm not taking this bullshit that some of us were forced to take to keep our jobs." Yeah,
no, on the real. And so, I mean, like I said, I mean, a lot of people are losing their jobs and everything, and he kept it real. So I give him credit, I give him points, and he's probably going to be an amazing podcaster. Once his podcast drops, I bet you whatever podcast company sees that, they're probably going to offer him like fucking $20 million off the spot. They'll give him a Joe Rogan level deal. Like, I can see that.
He can get a bag.
Yeah, he gonna get a bag. Or if he becomes a broadcaster, he would get not a Tom Brady level deal. But half of that, I'll say around 100 million. They'll pay him to come broadcast.
Yeah.
I can see that. Oh yeah.
I could definitely see Aaron Rodgers leaving football though, and never being around football again. Like
that too.
When he goes to the Hall of Fame every year, because I think he'd do that. But outside of that, I could see this nigga just nowhere near football.
Yeah. I can see that. He looks like the type of guy who doesn't even watch football when he goes home. A lot of guys watch football to see what the other teams are doing. I think he just watches film and then goes to sleep. Like I really feel like that's what he does. Like I don't think he does anything beyond that.
Did y'all watch any of the Aaron Rodgers doc on Netflix?
No, I never got a chance to watch it.
Yeah, I haven't either. I don't.
I know that he was on Hard Knocks. What was it, Hard Knocks or some shit? Last year.
Yeah, they had he did Hard Knocks, but they just put a doc out of his like last year, and it's like got him like tripping on the ayahuasca and all of this stuff. Like it's
shit. I didn't know that shit.
I didn't know that.
I don't think I'm gonna watch it, but yeah, it's out there.
No, I got you. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, like with Aaron Rodgers' legacy, man. He already has a great legacy, man. It's cemented in there. He's top 30 easily. Hell, I can even make an argument for top 15. But still, I can make an argument for top 15 if I wanted to. But still, like, we just got to look. Like, he needs to realize that, hey, if I play any further, I'm going to tear something that cannot be fixed. No matter how much money I can throw at it, it'll never get fixed again. A lot of athletes fuck up too, where they destroy their body. Like Muhammad Ali, he fought way past his prime. He should have ended his career after Foreman. True, but what's called how much money?
Broke. You need the money.
True, but how much money is how much money is worth your health, or how much is your health worth? That dude had the shakes. That dude couldn't talk to his family. They had to talk to him.
Camera. They put his ass on camera doing this shit.
Like he did that the last 20.
Man.
Yeah, he did that the last 20 years of his life, man. Like, how much is your health truly worth? Like, it's really that question. And so this is what we got to add. That's what Aaron Rodgers has to ask himself. How much is your health worth? Yeah. And so, yeah, if he gets hit the wrong way at that age, it could be bad.
I think it's different for everybody. I remember listening to Bow Wow one time when he was on the Breakfast Club, and this is when he was like going through some stuff, and he talked about how at his in his mid 30s, he's like, I've lived a full life. Like I've seen the highest of highs, the lowest of lows. I'm maintaining now. Like nothing else really excites me anymore. So, and that's where he was getting to where, what's my purpose for living? You know what I mean? And he has kids and shit. So there goes a purpose right there. But nonetheless, some people don't look at living a long life. They look at living a full life. So the long-term health isn't as important because they're maximizing what they're getting out of themselves every single day. So it may shorten the days, but the experiences you still get the full experience of a life.
Yeah, I mean, on the real, man. Go ahead. You guys want to say DP?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I just but definitely on the retirement portion, I think it's time. I think he's experienced enough. Like at least in Aaron Rodgers' case, he's experienced enough, and we consider him like we said, we consider him one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. One of the best. I wouldn't say probably not one of the greatest, but one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. But I feel like the longer he plays, he's putting himself at more risk for more doubt of us saying, is he the best? Was he ever the best? You know what I'm saying? Or he's putting himself at more risk for injury and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely think that he should.
Who needs to retire?
Who? Who?
Goddamn Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. He does. That was his last contract too.
Hey, speaking of Kirk Cousins, hey, who
that's the next time.
Starting this week. Who should be starting this week? Well, I guess I know your answer now.
Michael Penix or Kirk Cousins?
Man, Michael Penix. He should have been starting for the last 3 weeks. I understand why we kept Kirk in a little bit longer than we wanted to. But I mean, he's been terrible. He's been piss poor. He started off, slow against the Steelers. Then he picked it up early in the season, and we loved it. It was Kirk O'Chains, walking your trap, take over your trap, swag, surfing, all of that. Now we got to snatch that chain, man. We got to go snatch that chain, man. Black do-rag. Give me that. It's mine.
Exactly.
So, it's unfortunate as a Falcons fan because we paid Kirk 2 years worth of guaranteed money to only get half of a season out of him. But we're first in the division right now.
2 years, how much money?
It was like $100 million guaranteed. So we were pretty much paying for 2 years of quarterback at $50 million a year.
What was it, like 100? What was it, 100 million or 180?
It's 180 total, but like 100 was guaranteed. So we really only care about the guaranteed money.
Yeah. Damn.
But
that was a bad deal.
I mean, it was. But here's how I look at it: if Penix continues to play well, we're just paying for. We're just paying for a high end quarterback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you take both of the salaries, if you just look at the quarterback room, you go, okay, you're paying for a superstar quarterback, but if you're getting superstar star production, it's okay. It's not ideal, but it's okay. Like if we make the playoffs this year, who cares? Falcons hadn't made the playoffs since like 2016, 2017. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, even then, it's still a successful season.
Yeah,
season ticket holder. Yeah.
I'm tired of watching bad football. It's hard to go to the stadium knowing that you're watching Taylor Heineke or Desmond Ritter. No, the fans deserve more.
Hey, we're Texans fans, dog. We know all about that. We know all about that. We're Texans fans.
They had a longer drought than us, I think.
Yeah.
Between Matt Ryan and Michael Penix, that was a long drought.
Yeah, Matty Ice, man. That dude was a dog too back in the day.
Well, y'all had 2 down years? 2 seasons of Davis Mills?
Deshaun Watson
we had like 15 down years.
And then the next year we had Davis Mills full-time starter. Then last year, CJ Stroud rookie year. Yeah. We had 2 down years.
What's wrong with your boy, man? He's been struggling this year.
Hey, man. If you
let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Look, man, if you have the worst offensive line, and I'll say second worst offensive line in the league behind the Bears, you're not going to get much production out of your quarterback. Eventually, your quarterback's going to get PTSD because he's always getting hit in the mouth. Your quarterback's not going to make throws that he's normally going to make because he's worried about, okay, who's going to come off the edge, who's going to come on the blind side, who's going to hit me. You know, being in that position repeatedly, over and over and over and over, I think it does something to you. I think it does something to your game. I'm assuming he's having a sophomore slump. And then next year, when we start making adjustments, he's going to have a similar to the rookie year, if not better. But this year was definitely a wake-up call. Like, we need a fucking offensive line because this is ridiculous.
Yeah. No, we do. I mean, I was saying it since the beginning or even before the season even started. They're making all these moves. Stephon Diggs, they're bringing the old boy from Minnesota. And I was like, man,
Diggs,
everybody.
He's Azier.
Yeah, dudes, all these great players, but I'm like, what about our offensive line? Like, this dude was struggling all season with his offensive line. Why aren't we adjusting that? And then, what's his name? Right when I knew old boy made this comment, he said, what's his name, D'Amico Ryan, he said, Laramie Tunsil's the greatest offensive line in the league right now. I was like, oh, shit, we're not getting it.
Hell no. Don't say that just for the media.
Yeah, he said, this is a great – I was like, oh, shit, so he ain't going for nobody else? What the fuck? And so, yeah, that's when I knew this was going to be a shaky year. That's when I knew. I already knew the offensive line. We can add all these great pieces, but if we don't add our offensive line, like, what's the point? Like, there's a reason why Tom Brady beat everybody because he had the best offensive line in the league.
And he took pay cuts.
To make sure they stayed.
Yeah,
because he was only going to win with a good offensive line. But, hey, like I said, I mean.
You know, shout out to Tom Brady for taking pay cuts because I would never.
Yeah, a lot of people would it, and that's why they lose. Shit. A lot of quarterbacks do.
The Patriots played today?
Yeah. 40-7.
Yeah.
They got demolished.
Under a rock today.
Damn. 40-7?
40-7.
Oh.
Yes.
God damn.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Shit.
Kobe Brissett got some burn. Oh man, yeah, no, this is bad. This is awful.
I mean, that's just the team that was inherited. No, you good. I mean, that's just the team he inherited. I mean, what's his name? OJ Mayo, the head coach. Is that him?
Gerard Mayo.
Gerard Mayo. My bad. I said OJ Mayo. My bad. I'm thinking
that's the Hooper.
That's the Hooper. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, so Mayo took over. I mean, he just inherited a bad team. I mean, it's pretty much a shit show. He had to clean up a shit show. And honestly, I like Drake May. I like what I've seen from Drake May. He might be a future star if they put the right people around him. And he had some great moments this season.
Yeah, he had some moments.
But I mean, yeah, like I said, the team sucks. But that's not really his fault now, is it? And so
Zach Wilson had some moments.
Yeah, but I mean, the team sucking on them individual, as of what I saw, that team has some potential. But as far as them, right now as a team, no. Like they're trash. But I like what I saw from what's his name? Who are we talking about? Yeah, the Texans. But yeah, like if the Texans though are gonna do anything, we need a new O line. That was my whole thing about it. Is that we need a new O line for the Texans.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. As a fantasy owner, he drafted CJ Stroud. A little disappointed in his production this year. Ooh. But if you look at the offensive line play, and then you look at the fact that he really hasn't had his entire receiving core consistently throughout the year. Nico Collins got hurt early, then Diggs gets hurt. Now Tank Dell is out, and they're gonna have to consider drafting Tank Dell's replacement. I know he and CJ are super close, and they have great rapport. But I mean, this is 2 years in a row that the guy's had a major injury.
Tank Dell.
That's a 1.5 year long injury.
He tore his MCL. What did he tore? MCL. MCL. Oh, he tore everything, like all the sides of the knee. Man, dog. Like even with the recovery of that, just to put those ligaments back into his knee and all that shit, it's gonna be painful. It's gonna be his knee's not gonna be the same again. He can't run the same way. Now, I strained my MCL, and I can tell you right now, I haven't ran the same since back when I was in high school. I haven't ran the same since, and I just strained that motherfucker. So it's crazy on this one.
Yeah, man. CJ Stroud, he's having a sophomore slump, but obviously it's been made obvious this year that the O-line needs to be addressed, and I think that'll be the number one thing that we address in the offseason is the O-line.
Yeah, new offensive coordinator too. Bobby Slowick, good luck to wherever you're going to be next year, because I hope they don't bring your ass back.
Maybe the offense gets fixed with the O-line, though. Maybe Bobby Slowick is a genius once the O-line comes together.
Yeah, but even
Bobby
then,
Slowick, he was the hottest thing since Ben Johnson last year.
Yeah, he was the hot. Bobby Slowick, is he going to leave? Is he going to stay? You know what I'm saying?
I think it starts with Bobby Slowick, because if he hasn't identified this problem yet as offense coordinator, that means there's some holes in his logic probably, or holes in his playbook probably too. Because I'm like, dog, if you haven't addressed this or adjusted to the shitty offensive line, then there might be something wrong in the offense coordinator position.
You know what? I think that's a great point that you make, because we're so quick to want to promote these cool hotshot play callers to head coaches, but maybe they need to spend 5, 7, 8 years, multiple head coaches, different defensive coordinators as coordinators, so that they can get reps, get experiences. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
A lot of time, how Belichick, Andy Reid, Mike Tomlin, they have so many reference points for situational football because they've been in so many situations.
Yeah.
Well, these other coaches, they don't have those experiences. And everybody's not Sean McVay. He was a football guy, a football lifer, comes from a football family, been around football his entire life. He's the young guy who actually deserves the opportunity early because he's been around so much football and so much great football. But all of these guys, like, they're not there. Like in Chicago, Thomas Brown. He started the year as like the pass game coordinator, fire the OC. He becomes the OC. Then they fire the head coach. He's the interim head coach. He's not ready to be a head coach. But now I'm happy he got the interim opportunity. He's getting experience, and hopefully he gets a great coordinator job next year.
Yeah.
But he's not ready.
No,
there's not enough rep.
Yeah, and that's the thing that happened with last year with what's his face back over in Las Vegas, when Adrian Pierce became the interim head coach. I mean, that was, and most of these coaches too, and offensive coordinators are either kissing the general manager's ass or fucking kissing the owner's ass. A lot of them, especially like, let's say the Cowboys, for example, nothing goes down in Dallas without Jerry Jones knowing about it. Jerry Jones has to put his fingers on everything. Big Jerry. And everything has to go through him, and that's how a lot of these coordinators, and coaches have to go through. And not only the general manager, but the owners too. The owners are putting their paws onto things because now social media is here. Social media is a thing. 10, 15 years ago, you never saw this stuff. They usually stayed in the background and did this besides Jerry Jones, but. But yeah, like most of them, you didn't really know who was the owner. But yeah, like now we got social media. Now all of them want to put their face on the team. This is my team, y'all. Like dog, sit the fuck back. Let these boys work and make you money. You know what I mean? Sit your ass back in your penthouse. You're making all this money. Go make your money. Let us do our job. You paid me. Let me do my job. Stay the fuck over there, Jerry. But again, that's all they need to talk about. That's the issue in Dallas right now. And a lot of these, and that's actually a thing that's happened with a lot of these teams right now, is that they don't know how to say no to the owner or the GM or even both. And so it's a whole shit show when it comes to like the higher ups on teams.
Yeah. I agree. Jerry, go sit down. We got next, Reggie.
What we got next?
Well, MVP talk.
All right, so look, Texas and Georgia. College football bracket.
Ooh.
College football bracket, not Texas and Georgia. I'm kidding. We already took 2 L's. I get it. But the college football bracket, man. How do you think this is gonna play out?
Dogs on top. Sick 'em.
Ooh.
I know I have a Tennessee hat, but dogs on top. If you know, you know.
I was about to say, I was like, hold up. Tennessee's been playing great. I'll give you all that.
Yeah, but they got that ass tapped by Ohio State, man.
It's Ohio State though. They're probably in the wrong position. They weren't number 6. What were they, 7? Yeah, they weren't supposed to be number 7. 9. They're 9 now.
Yeah, Tennessee was 9. Ohio State was 8.
Okay. So yeah, they probably weren't supposed to be in that position. They're probably supposed to be in the more bottom bracket.
Yeah. So now what we got? We got Notre Dame versus Georgia. That's gonna be a good one.
Ooh.
Boise State versus Penn State. We got Texas versus who is that? Arizona State. Oh, that's easy. And then we got Oregon against Ohio for a rematch.
Let's go.
Wow, this is crazy. This playoffs is crazy. This is a genius idea I've been waiting for, honestly. But,
so you're saying dogs on top? Do you mean that because you're rooting for them, or do you mean that realistically?
A little bit of both. For one, I am rooting for them.
Gotcha.
But as long as Gunnar Stockton gives us decent quarterback play, I think we had a healthy Trevor Etienne or Travis Etienne, whichever one it was. I don't love our receiver. Huh?
Against Notre Dame?
Give a damn about Notre Dame. They lost to Northern Illinois.
Yeah. Now that's the one loss. But the thing is,
that's why they pissed off.
That's why they pissed off, though. That's why they've been whooping everybody's ass. That's why I'm like, hold up. That was the first game. I was like, ooh.
Not worried about Notre Dame.
I do think Georgia will win that game, but it's going to be a tight one. This
is Kirby Smart, the best coach in college football. Come on, man. They were chanting when they brought Kirby on game day to do his video interview. The Notre Dame fans before the IU game were yelling, "We want Georgia. We want Georgia." Kirby's going to take that soundbite. It's going to get played throughout the facility. It's going to be brought up in meetings. It's going to be brought up in practice. These motherfuckers want you. They were calling for you. Before they even beat Indiana, they said they wanted a piece of Georgia. All right, let's give them what they asked for.
Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for the shit. Hey, I'm just saying, I do say Georgia's going to win that game, but it's going to be a tight one. I ain't going to lie. Yeah, if that shit goes into OT,
tight one, dog. Because
it's gonna be a tight one.
I don't know if I trust Stockton.
27. I'll go 27-20 Georgia.
Okay, yeah, I can go with that one.
We win by a touchdown, but we control the entire game. It's not as close as the score tells.
Yeah, true. I can say that.
Arizona State and Boise State, I don't even think they should be in the playoffs. I know they earned their shots there. I know they earned it, and you have to put them in. But fuck them. They don't deserve buys. Fuck out of here.
I'll vouch for Boise State, but the other team, no.
Yeah,
I'll vouch for Boise.
Boise State, I say because Alshon Gently is a beast, and I think that motherfucker gonna give Penn State a run for their money. I think that one dude's gonna do it. I'm telling you.
The thing is, like, if you have a team that's solely based around running back, they usually don't end up winning. Like, let's go to NFL. Adrian Peterson, his teams. You always had probably some of either the worst quarterbacks, or you have a washed up quarterback at the helm. But you'll never have a good quarterback or a quarterback that's competing at the top 5 elite spot. Never. There was never a time, I don't think, ever in Adrian Peterson's career that he had a top 5 quarterback.
He had some years of good Brett Favre. Remember they got to the NFC Championship.
But he was older then, though. My bad. I don't want to say washed. I don't want to say washed, but he was older. He was older. My bad. He was an old fart. Yeah, that was. Yeah, he was. That was all before. He a little older, but.
So who y'all got then? Boise State and Penn State. I got Boise State.
You say Boise's gonna upset them?
Yeah, I got Boise State.
Woo!
Penn State.
I gotta say Penn State, just because they have a more together team versus Boise State that's just dependent on Ashton Genty running the ball. Like I can't depend on a team that only depends on one player, unless it's a quarterback.
I haven't seen Genty have to compete at a level this high consistently.
Yeah,
than anything in the Mountain West.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Arizona State or Texas?
Texas.
All right.
Yes.
And Oregon and Ohio State rematch.
Oregon.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Oregon, just because they figured out. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a tight one. Actually, you know what? I'll take that back. I'm gonna say Ohio. I say Ohio upsets them. Just for the fact that they're coming in with a chip in the shoulder.
Yeah,
bro, they're not even. They're the favorites in Vegas.
Ohio.
Vegas got Ohio State favorite.
What?
Yeah.
I actually want
After the way they blew doors off Tennessee. Let's see.
I mean, it don't make sense because they beat the crap out of them.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. College football playoff. Put this line up real quick. Yeah, bro. Ohio State's favorite 2.5 points right now on ESPN Bet.
Okay, that's not bad. So I'll take Oregon. I'll take that. Well, I'll take the under on that. I'll actually take the under.
Okay.
I'll take the spread, and I'll say Oregon spread. But I think Ohio State might win. I'm more comfortable with taking the spread though. That 2.5. Yeah, that's easy money.
Okay.
Oregon plus 2.5. Easy day. Cash it.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
All right, so now that we talked about the NCAA playoffs, let's talk about this NFL. How do you think the NFL playoffs is going to shape up this year?
Well, I hope the Chiefs lose their first playoff game.
That's like
tired of watching it.
It's Taylor Ball number 2 coming on.
I just want Lamar Jackson to win a Super Bowl so that they can shut up.
It don't be like it be.
They had a terrible game plan last year.
They had a terrible game plan this year too.
Man, they had a great. What are you talking? They had a great plan. They had a great plan coming in, but the thing is, they were not going to win that game. No matter what plan they came in with, the one thing they do not understand is how the Chiefs fully operate. Like, they do not understand how they fully operate. Out of all these years of playing, they still can't figure them out because they're constantly changing. They know how to load manage their players. They know how to make sure that everything's fresh and cool. Like, the way they rotate their playbooks, they run a certain scheme where Travis Kelce's always running he's running to a point where he can run wherever and knock off all the fucking secondary, and nobody knows where he's going. The way their play scheme is ran, like they have probably one of the best, if not the best coach ever in the history of the NFL, in Andy Reid.
At calling plays.
At calling plays, like his playbook is so outstanding, so outstanding. Like this dude, he knows what he's doing, and so he knows how to load manage. He knows how to handle a team, and not only is he a great coach, he's a great manager too. He manages the players. He gets in dirty, like he hangs out with the players. He does everything right. Other coaches are like, hey, just show up for practice on Monday. And that's the last time you see him. No, Andy Reid is going to be with you and make sure you're not fucking up with you type shit.
Right.
Andy Reid gets down and dirty with his players.
Y'all think of Kansas City coming out the AFC again?
Yeah.
No.
I do see it. I see it.
You think
the Ravens have not
the Ravens, the number 3 seed, possibly coming out the AFC?
Yeah, no, I don't see it.
I don't really think it's gonna happen. I'm just rooting for it to happen. Like I think the Chiefs are gonna end up in the Super Bowl again, and it's gonna bother me. I don't even like watching the Chiefs anymore. Since Tyreek Hill left, that shit's not even exciting.
Yeah, that shit's not
fun. Yeah,
he's playing good football now.
Yeah, but that shows
become Tom Brady like.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. But that shows how great of a. To me, that shows how great of a quarterback. Even though I do say the refs were helping him out on a lot of fucking games, there's certain plays where I'm like, nah, that was Pat Mahomes. Like a lot of people are saying, oh, Tyreek, once he leaves, they ain't got nobody. Last year, they didn't have nobody. This dude was pulling out third, fourth string wide receivers and shit. He won the Super Bowl with a third string wide receiver.
It was nasty.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you know,
I was rooting for the Chiefs because my wife is a 49ers fan, and I did not want to be in the house with somebody who won a Super Bowl.
Oh man, no.
I'm sorry. Like, no, you
I'm
can't.
sorry. Yeah. I'm glad 49ers ain't coming back to the playoffs either. I'm like, yeah, that was what they get too. They try to hype up Brock Purdy so much, and I was saying it from the very beginning. That man is not elite. I was trying to say they call me a hater. Stop hating, nigga. That nigga's the best. He's the next Joe Montana. No, the fuck he ain't. No, the fuck he ain't. Shut the fuck up. Who the fuck yeah? Brock Purdy, he is great in a great situation. Throw that nigga in South Carolina or the Carolina Panthers. I bet you ain't. I bet you ain't.
That nigga ain't Joe Burrow, man. Stop playing with him, man.
Yeah, man. That dude, he's not as great as everybody's saying that he is. I'm just like, dog.
So who do y'all think? Who do y'all think comes out of the NFC?
Lions, Detroit.
I'm thinking Eagles, man. I'm thinking Eagles.
It might be the Eagles. So I ain't gonna lie. The way the Eagles playing right now,
I'm thinking.
I wouldn't be shocked if it was
Minnesota. The Bills and the Eagles Super Bowl.
Oh, you say Minnesota? Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh hell no. Nah.
I don't know if they can, but you know,
I don't think so.
The way they're playing this season,
they've been killing all year. Sam Darnold is playing like a Pro Bowl level quarterback right now. Yeah. No, I get who he's been his entire career, but
not taking anything away from him though.
Yeah, like right now, Sam Darnold he hasn't gotten the memo that he's not supposed to be winning these many games. He hasn't gotten the memo yet. There's a lot of quarterbacks out there that haven't got the memo. Jared Goff didn't get the memo this season that he was supposed to lose at least 6-7 games.
Jared Goff is one of them, man. He in the MVP conversation.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah. True. But what's called either way? I mean, oh yeah. By the way, we're gonna get into that in a minute. But either way, I don't see. What's called. Like I said, I don't see Minnesota closing the deal. But at the same time, Minnesota though, they haven't gotten the memo that they're supposed to lose. A team like that is dangerous.
They'll get them in the playoffs. They usually do.
Hey, we'll see.
Playoffs, man.
But a team that hasn't gotten the memo to lose usually doesn't lose. Not until when it really counts, at least.
All right. So I honestly I think if it's not the Eagles, I say Detroit, but I don't know, man. I wanted Green Bay, honestly. I wanted a Green Bay and Texans Super Bowl. That was my dream this year.
Oh, yeah, that's a dream right there.
That was my dream, but I don't see Texans going anywhere, and I don't see Green Bay going anywhere either.
Yeah, maybe I see the Texans winning the first round solely off what they've been doing this whole year is having a decent run game
Yeah,
and
then
having.
we'll have to go to the Chiefs.
But then, yeah, once we hit the Chiefs or the Ravens, then it's like, yeah, game over.
Now we'll never hit the Ravens. We just had to hit the Chiefs first. The Chiefs first. Well,
Yeah.
the second one, yeah.
Yeah, no. So y'all will get what it looks like y'all have Pittsburgh first round in the 4-5.
Number 5, yeah, either Pittsburgh or Chargers, depending on who. Yeah, we'll get Pittsburgh. You're right. Because I forgot the Chargers won, but they're still a game behind.
Pittsburgh on the road, playoffs, Mike Tomlin.
I'll take Pittsburgh, honestly. I'll take Pittsburgh. I feel like we can win that game. Do I think we're going to win it? No. I feel like we can win it, though.
Hey, 1 second. I got to go grab something real quick. I'm going to go off camera. Sorry about this. I have to grab something real quick. Give me 1 second.
You good?
Okay.
1 second.
Yeah, man. I think I think Detroit.
You want to know what's crazy about this year, though?
What's crazy about this year?
Lamar is having his best season, and he's probably not going to win MVP just because of stupid voter fatigue and media narratives. Like his stats compared to Josh Allen aren't close.
Are they? They are close.
Not really.
They're pretty close. Josh Allen got some pretty. I think they got probably like around the same amount of rushing touchdowns, passing touchdowns. Lamar Jackson's.
I know Josh Allen has more rushing touchdowns.
But I think Lamar Jackson's beat him in passing touchdowns.
Yes. So so far this year, Lamar got 3,955 yards passing, 68% completion percentage, 39 touchdowns. Let's see, running the ball. Just give me his rushing. I don't care about it. Oh yeah, so rushing the ball. He's got 852 yards, 4 touchdowns. Let's see. Josh Allen. And I get some with Abe because Josh Allen has a better record, but whatever. Josh Allen has 3,549 passing yards, 26 touchdowns, 63.8 completion percentage. And his rushing, that 514 rushing yards, 11 touchdowns. So really the only thing is the rushing touchdowns that Josh has over Lamar.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would agree.
Give my man MVP.
Give me his third MVP in a row.
Pause. It's crazy.
Third MVP in a row, man.
I think they're not gonna they don't want to give him 3 this soon because Mahomes doesn't have 3.
I mean, Mahomes has 1, right? I think Mahomes has 1.
I think so. I know he has 1.
He got more Super Bowls than MVP though, so it's one of those things where it's like, they're not even gonna look at Lamar Jackson because they're like, well, Mahomes got MVPs. I've got the Super Bowl MVPs.
Yeah, no, we don't care about Patrick Starr.
But honestly, I wanted Saquon Barkley to win MVP, man.
It would be nice. I mean, he's having an MVP type season, but he's a running back, and apparently we don't respect running backs anymore in the NFL.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
okay, Pat got 2 MVPs.
I think it's typical for a quarterback to have 40 touchdowns. Just being honest, in my opinion, it's typical.
Okay,
for them to have 40 touchdowns because it happens every year. We see it every year. 40, 45.
Yep.
I think Peyton Manning was the last. Well, Patrick Mahomes was the last one to have 50 plus, and then Peyton Manning before that. I think that's when you should start considering people for MVP. When they get into that, okay, you got 50 plus touchdowns, you're knocking it out of the park. Now, as far as a running back, like Saquon Barkley, putting up his production, come on now, his production speaks more volumes to me. Speaking of which, let me look this up.
I agree because it's more difficult. Oh, what happened? But yeah, no, Saquon is what he's doing is more difficult. It's far more rare.
Yeah.
And it's the difference in his team being good and bad.
He's about
Well,
to
I
break-
don't say good and
break
bad, but the
fucking
difference in his
Adrian
team being
Peterson's
like good and great.
He's about,
No,
he's about to
not
break-
Adrian Peterson. Eric Dickerson now. Yeah, Eric Dickerson from Sealy, Texas now.
Yep, you're right.
ED.
about to break his
Yeah. Sealy, Texas. Sealy, Texas finest, baby.
Yep.
What you know about Sealy, Texas?
Cedar. You said Cedar?
Sealy.
Sealy.
Sealy,
no.
Texas.
I never heard of Sealy, but I heard of Cedar. I thought you were talking about Dallas like that.
Damn, you don't know nothing about Sealy, Texas.
What part of Texas is Sealy at?
That's a great question. Let's see. Southeast Texas.
Okay, that's close to me then. That's considered Houston?
Let me see. It's in Austin County. It's about 50 miles west of Houston.
Okay, I mean that's kind of considered. That's in between, but okay.
Damn, bro, you ain't got no love for Sealy, Texas, man.
No, Sealy. Honestly, that's probably they would consider that Houston. If he would probably say he's from Houston.
Nah, Eric Dickerson say he from Sealy.
Yeah, but no one's like you just heard me say. I don't know where Sealy Tech. That's Houston. That's because look, Katy is right there, right? If you look on the map, Katy, you get on Katy. I'm pretty sure you get there in probably like 15 minutes. That's Houston.
Okay.
If you can access Houston, the outskirts of Houston that fast, they just call it Houston. Kind of like Marietta. Nobody say, "Oh, I'm from Marietta." It's not from Atlanta.
Nah, them niggas better say they from Marietta. Because if you know, you know.
I've never
Yeah, you
heard
from
somebody
Cobb
say
County.
that.
I haven't. Nah, you from Cobb County. You from Marietta. You ain't from no
Yeah.
Atlanta. I remember one of my partners. He told somebody he was from Atlanta and he from Cartersville. And she started asking him Atlanta questions, and nah, she wasn't going. What's up, boy?
Well, you couldn't
Hey,
understand.
man, what else we want to talk about? Man, let's loosen it up a little bit. We're talking about all these damn sports and shit. I want to laugh and giggle.
All right, let's do. All right, let's do. Shit, where we going?
We'll make jokes about shit like DP and stuff.
I'm back. Hey, appreciate it.
All right, bet we got you in here.
Yes, sir. What's called? Who did y'all pick for the MVP?
Oh, he said Lamar Jackson. I said Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley. Yeah, it's probably gonna go to Lamar Jackson, but Saquon should win it. My personal opinion. My bad.
Personal opinion, quarterbacks always score 40 touchdowns. That's like a typical thing this year.
Yeah.
So it's not something we haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? It's not something like extraordinary because everybody's scoring 40 touchdowns. At least one quarterback every year. So Saquon Barkley, no one's about to break, Ed Dixon's record every year. No one's doing that.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley's doing it.
No, I feel it. I mean, yeah, no, Saquon's out here breaking records and going crazy this season. I mean, dog, he should win it. Like I said, he should win it, but I know how the NFL acts. It's a business, and they're gonna want to give it to some bright, bushy-tailed quarterback. That's just how it is. They don't like somebody that gets below in the trenches.
Yeah, they were giving Josh Allen.
Yeah, they're gonna give it to Josh Allen, pretty boy, whatever. They're gonna give it to somebody that's at the quarterback position.
Marrying a movie star.
Yeah,
let's talk about that.
Okay, yeah, we just talked about his fiance yesterday.
Hey, have you seen Lee? Have you seen the video of what's the Spider-Man dude's name?
So yeah, Shamika Moore, the voice actor for Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
Okay.
So yeah, let's just say he got caught out here in these streets simping for his co-stars.
What he did?
And so overall, so what happened was, he was doing interviews for the movie and everything. Like, Haley Steinfeld, Josh Allen's fiance, is the voice of Gwen Stacy. She's the voice of Gwen Stacy. And so, and people are like seeing a whole bunch of shit go down, and they're seeing that he's been thirsty. He's being thirsty and shit like that for his co-star, and then there's another girl too that was also in the Spider-Man universe, the Spider-Man Homecoming.
You know how to pull up the video, Lee?
Yeah, I know how to do that.
We can see you in the video. You can just pull it up.
You want to send the link?
Yeah, send me the link.
Yeah. You can drop it in the
I'm
chat.
talking about this dude was major simping.
Oof.
That man was looking like Naruto. Running after Sakura, man.
Oh, now I'm never gonna understand any of your Naruto references. I never seen that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, good movies though. I ain't gonna lie.
Probably,
Those are some
never
good
watched no
movies.
anime then.
No, I watched Dragon Ball Z, Little Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Okay,
But none of like the real deal anime.
I don't. There's no.
Yeah,
Simpsons
nah,
in Dragon Ball Z. There's no Simpsons in Dragon Ball Z. Never mind.
Nah, yeah,
Oh!
Yamcha.
Yamcha,
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah, he was a big sip. That
He
boy
was already hitting Bulma.
Yeah, but then he was like those.
I feel like Krillin was a simp.
Who? Krillin?
Krillin.
Nah, he had the android. He had
Yeah,
the
I
girl.
felt like it.
It felt like it though. Yeah, it did feel like it, but because he used the Dragon Ball wit, but still, it was a nice, noble cause, and of course, she fell in love with him.
Oh yeah, that little bit of a moment. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a noble cause, but you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Krillin was a simp. I think Yamcha.
You sent them a link?
Oh, I don't have his number.
Oh, just send it to me. I'll send it.
Oh, I sent it to you, Big Dog.
Oh, my bad.
Let me
I
see.
didn't see it. You must have sent it on Instagram.
No, I sent it on. No, I did. I sent it on text message.
Oh, okay, I didn't get it yet.
Oh, you never got it?
Nah.
All right, let me send it to you.
Oh, here we go. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just sent it to you, Lee.
All right, bet.
About to laugh your ass off, man.
Oof. But yeah, boys, if anybody's watching this, stop simping.
Stop that simping, man. We gotta stop this shit.
God damn, this shit 12 minutes. Which part you want me to go to?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. I was like, I don't know if we should watch it, but what's called, if you want to just skim like the first 3 minutes, if you want to just watch the first 3.
Just to get an idea.
Oh, all right, I got it. Up here. I bet.
Situation involving Spider-Man, specifically the voice actor by the name of Shameik Moore, who starred in the 2 animated Spider-Man movies by the name of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse,
you know
which
what?
released in
Is it
2018,
playing?
and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which
Can you
released
hear
in 2023. Now, as far as I can see, this man
Okay.
has been embarrassing himself like crazy lately, and he's allegedly been making his fellow co-star, Haley Steinfeld, who plays as Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, who plays as the sidekick and love interest of Miles Morales in, I believe, both movies. And as we all know, typically the lead actor in the Spider-Man movies will have their particular love interests who play alongside them as a sidekick or a side character in addition to the story in all these movies. We see it all the time. It's just a natural part of Spider-Man being a young man and having a romantic interest in each one of these movies. But the thing is, it seems like the actor who plays Miles Morales, again, his name is Shameik Moore, has tried to take those feelings beyond the big screen, beyond the fictional world of Spider-Man and into the real world where the actor of Gwen Stacy does not fuck with this man at all.
It's easier to be Miles flirting with Gwen when I'm looking at Haley.
When you're looking at her.
Gwen is quite beautiful and amazing and strong and has all these qualities. Maybe if I had some security, you know what I'm saying? Okay, she's gonna love me back.
Right.
I'll do this for you. I was very happy to work with Haley in the booth.
Yeah.
Even before we worked together, like even in the first film, I feel like the chemistry was there, and this is somebody special, and then she just appears like a puff of his back.
You know, it's obvious to me that this
Ah,
guy's
man,
just
this
terrible
nigga
at body
sucker.
language, picking up.
Yeah,
He's a sucker.
yeah, bro.
Hey, man, what you doing?
Man, embarrassing
That's
himself.
somebody's girl. You doing this publicly?
That's Josh Allen girl.
Yeah. See, now me, I wouldn't respect Josh Allen privately. I get my shit off privately, but publicly, nah. See, you don't do that publicly because you don't want Josh Allen asking questions about you, and then because like if Josh is worried about you, then that means like she probably ain't gonna do nothing with you because that's just the argument already exists. So you ain't trying to create no new argument. You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't trying to make her make him believe some shit, make some shit true that he already think is true. So Buddy was tripping. He should have just been on his sly comments when ain't nobody listening, not in interviews.
Yeah, you don't shit where you eat. You don't shit where you you never shit where you eat, and two, you never simp for your even especially for your coworkers, because that's the first round and way to get yourself fired.
Sometimes shitting where you eat though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes that shit be good.
Hey, it's good at first. Some people, I've seen it. Now it depends. I think it depends on your job too, though. It also depends on your job. Like if you really need that job, like these people are multimillionaires, living, actors living their best life. Some of them don't really need that job.
Yeah.
Now I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who this guy is, to be honest. I don't know if that's his only job or because I've never seen him in anything else. So, I mean, I don't know if that's his only thing, but just the main thing is never shit where you eat. Like, I just try not to do it.
And he's Spider-Man. Like, come on now, man. He's Spider-Man, dog.
Yeah, man. You making Tobey look bad, man. Tobey Maguire's the best Spider-Man, in my opinion. Who's your favorite Spider-Man?
Oh, man. I don't have one.
Toby's mine. Tobey Maguire's mine. And that dude wasn't no simp. That dude, he took a lot of shit, but he wasn't no simp. Even in the first movie, like this dude straight up has priorities straight. Now this dude right here, I mean, I don't shit. Go ahead, big dog.
It's just so much easier to flirt when you're looking at her. Nigga, what?
Yeah.
Bro, who you talking to my girl like that?
That shit was
and I know I can beat you up. What are we doing?
Yeah, bro. And I'm
like, lose your job out here.
Yeah, bro.
You see how paid I am? See how paid I am? She ain't got to work ever again.
Yeah.
Nigga, don't play.
She's probably considering that shit. She's probably like, I'm not even going to work. I ain't going to do another Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, that's probably why it got delayed, because it got delayed soon after this. Soon after all this controversy came out. Yeah, it got delayed.
It's about to be a new Martin and Gina. They ain't going to be able to be on set together.
Shit.
I ain't going to lie, though. She bad. I get it. She bad. But the simp,
Yeah, bro. Especially over another dude's girl. That's
publicly.
Yeah.
Damn, that's some sucker shit, dog.
It's all right to be feeling somebody else's girl privately and hollering at her. Now I ain't saying you dirty mac him now. You don't dirty mac. But you know what I mean? I don't like the nigga's girl before.
Yeah.
She liked me. So it was okay. But we did it privately.
Yeah,
you never bring that out publicly, and then it gets worse.
Nah, man, I don't never want no girl, dude.
Yeah, no, I don't want something that ain't mine. You know what I mean? That never was my thing. Now, unless that dude was my op and I hated it and I didn't like that nigga. Yeah, it's free game at that point. I don't fuck you, nigga. I fucked your bitch, nigga. What you gonna do about it? What? No, you didn't. I got the pictures right here, nigga. I got the pictures right here, nigga. Yeah, no, I never fuck no dude's girl unless we ops. And I've done that shit before. I ain't gonna lie, I almost got killed a couple times.
So it's never. Oh yeah, you wildin'. It's never been that important to me. Like her situation, because I don't care. It's like I like you. So if I like you, if you got a situation that's cool. Like, I don't want to mess up your happy home. I want you to go back home and all of that stuff. I don't want him to know that I exist ever again, like ever in your life. But, I'm here for you. I'm here to be who I want to be for you. As long as you allow it, I don't care if you got no dude. Ain't got shit to do with me. Just keep that nigga over there.
True. I mean, shit. I mean, That's true. I mean, shit, I'll even call him for you. I didn't even call him for you. Like, hey, man, I'm with your girl right now. I'll bring it back to you at 10 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock, nigga.
See, yeah, no, I'm not doing none of that. Like,
hey, nigga,
you need to lie and say you.
Hey.
You need to lie and tell that nigga you at work or something. I don't know. I'll catch you at lunch break or something.
I pretend to be an Uber driver.
Yeah, don't tell him you with me ever.
Hey man, I'm with your girl, man. Don't worry, she with some real nigga dick. I'll return it back to you later on tonight, all right, nigga.
See,
fuck out,
Davidson boy.
Wow.
Don't worry, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I did something like that to one of my ops. This nigga pissed me off. He said he was gonna kill me, and I was like, all right, bet nigga, let's go. And so I knew where his girl stayed, and so I was like, okay, bet. And I started hollering at her. I knew she was a freak. Did his girl, and then I looked at her phone, called him. Well, no, I called him back because he was calling during our little session. I called him back. I was like, hey, nigga, wait your turn, nigga. I'll give it back to you in an hour. He's like, what? Nigga, you lying.
Oh, you wild.
You dead, nigga. Mark, nigga. You Mark, nigga. Hung up on him.
Live a reckless life, man.
Hey, I didn't give a fuck when I was a kid. I didn't give a fuck. Like, you ain't gonna punk me. I was like, all right, nigga, bet. I'm the nigga that says bet. I'm like, all right, nigga, bet. Let's see.
What was you doing to have op?
I think I got into a fight with this nigga at a liquor store or something. Okay. And he shoved me or something, and he was like trying to make me look like a bitch in front of everybody. So I socked him in the back of the head in front of everybody, and I started stomping him out in front of his boy. His boys didn't do shit either. I was like, what's good, nigga? And so this nigga's like, I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you. And I'm like, hey.
Oh, yeah, you should.
Hey, I was like, oh, shit. And so I didn't take it seriously. And so I was like, yeah, fuck this nigga. And I didn't take it seriously. And then even when he said he was going to kill me, I was like, oh, bro. He's like, you got to rap soon. I bet. Fucking. Yeah. I got you. What's called? But yeah, no, I mean, shit. Anyways, more of the story is, man, I mean, you got to be a nigga sometimes say bet, but I guess we can end it there. My bad, I was going on. Thank you to AC Lee. Thank you to Dominican Poppy, and appreciate yourself, King Barco. But I think we can end it there, y'all, right?
All right, man. No, thanks for coming on. I appreciate that. Like I said, y'all should be able to grab this audio, but if not, just shoot me your email, Reggie, and I'll send it over to you.
Okay, for sure.
All
right, bet. Thanks, y'all. We'll do this again.
Yes, sir.
All right, out of here.
Yes, sir.